What's up, guys? Desert Bee here, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I can't believe it. We're gonna be finishing this game this week, you guys. I'm a little bit sad, but I just love Breath of the Wild, and so a little sad that it's ending, but that means that we're starting Tears of the Kingdom right after. Tears of the Kingdom comes out in like today is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Technically, I guess like technically 6 days. But the thing is if you're playing at the midnight release, then 5 days. So I'm pumped. I hope you're pumped. Get out of here. These guys don't even drop anything good. Like bananas, come on. I don't even really like bananas. I like banana bread though. So what we're doing in today's episode is finishing up the shrines and then finishing up the quest for Kass. We're gonna get the gift from the monks for doing all 120 shrines plus the DLC shrines. And then we've got, so I think I've been saying this for like, I don't know, 3 episodes now, but Kass, he has like a really neat story if you finish all of his like shrine quest related quests, and if you do the little, he's got like 1 side quest associated with him. If you finish all of that and then you go back to Rito Village, he goes back home to be with his family. And I think the scene that plays, it's not really, it's just like a little bit of dialogue, I think, basically. But anyways, even still, it's like well worth it. An apparatus. Oh boy. Oh, okay, this is actually going to be a good one. Close, not quite. Give me another ball. Oh no. Did the ball not? Wait, where's the other? Oh, okay. Let's try to do it straight. Oh, I'm hitting it way too hard, I guess. Okay, do you have to like get out and then go back in every time? I don't know. Let's just give it a little tap. Ah! Got it. We got it. All right, I can handle an apparatus quest. Wait. Oh no, I closed out before the ball went in. Oh my gosh. Anyways. All right. I guess we have to watch it go all the way in or you don't get credit for it. That's weird. Oh my gosh, go. All right, I think we're safe to X out now. I can handle an apparatus quest like this. Now this is no big deal. Cool. Well, let's get on. There's one more shrine that I'm missing here in the Akala region. And then we'll move on to, I guess, there's a few others that we need to finish up. A couple shrine quests, too. Wow, look at all the orbs we have. May the goddess smile upon you. He looks like he's praying. He's got his hands all up in the air. All right. And I do have the travel medallion out. So if we happen to get a blood moon while we're out and about, I've got the travel medallion set to that shrine quest that's on the Washa Bluff that's got, you've got to stand on the pedestal under the night of a blood moon. Do I have a horse out? Groose! I'm feeling like riding a horse today instead of the bike. Now, the other one, we did the Shrine of Power quest earlier in the game, but I didn't have a shard of Dinral's scale, so I wasn't able to actually finish the quest. Let's check it out. It's like such a cool feature. I really got to learn how to use this better in combat. I think we should avoid the Guardian, so let's get off the horse and we'll sneak around the edge here. Although I have arrows just in case. Oh my gosh. Oh, they've got a narrow field of view. Is it getting stormy? Oh, what is that noise? We gotta keep an eye out for the moon, guys. Check it out. Oh, this makes me want to replay Skyward Sword, or at least get like open the game up and go to this spring of power in the game, because it's just crazy how similar it looks. Shard of Nadra, Shard of Dinrael's Scale. Take it. There it is. The path has shown itself, now go forth. Well, let me go. Spring of power complete. Okay. Moving right along. The last few shrines, this isn't going to be too big of a deal at all to finish these up. And I want my shorts. A major test of strength? Gross. Why do they do this? All right, let me get Cryonis ready, since we don't have anything to hide behind. This is kind of what, like... Oh, come on. This makes me want to upgrade the Master Sword. Like I do. I'm not going to, because we're not going to have enough time before Tears of the Kingdom. But I do think about it. Because, especially in situations like this, where it's like, oh my gosh, look at his lifeline is 3,000 HP, and my sword is doing a damage of 30. And I'm like, it could be... What does it go up to, actually? 30... Does it go up 10 points? I think you can get it up to 60 then. So, like... Okay, get with the shield? Come on. Please! Put your shield away. I just can't stand it because I know that it's just ruining my sword. $60 is pretty decent for a sword, so... Oh no, spinny attack. It's tempting to want to go and upgrade it. I just don't really feel like I don't have the patience for that Trial of the Sword. Oh yeah. Guardian Shield plus. What else? His spear, sword plus. I can probably find something to drop. I've got a few of these, so let's get rid of that. And an ancient core. I wonder... Let's see. What is my inventory looking like? Because we're going to go to the castle really soon. So I've got 22 ancient arrows, and I have the ancient... Oh, no, I don't, actually. I thought I had the ancient shield. I was just thinking because we're going to have to fight off a lot of guardians on our way up to the castle. It might be a good idea to stock up on some ancient weaponry. Yeah, the Ganon fight is not hard at all, but I still like to, you know, go in and just be prepared, just for funsies, you know? Like, I don't know, it just feels good, I guess, to get all ready for the big boss fight and get all fitted out with your armor and your weapons. No, thank you, guys. Also, this is like...
protection is now ready to roll.
Thank you, Daruk. This is... no blood moon. This is a little bit random, but I was just noticing when the monk was handing me the spirit orb, like, see the symbol on the orb? It's just the wings. It doesn't have it doesn't have the top of the bird or the Triforce inside of the wings. And I don't know what that means, but I just think it's a little bit strange that it's like only part of the symbol. And I think the reason I'm thinking about this is because I was just watching, if you guys like, you know, Zelda lore and stuff, and you're all into the Zelda tubers, I was watching HMK's video he just like put out this video the other day, and I thought that it was really interesting because he pointed out that in some of the Tears of the Kingdom trailers that you can see a symbol that's like, it's just, I believe it's just the bird. So it doesn't have the Triforce, but it's just the bird symbol, like what you see on the back of the shield here. And that's really interesting to see that. I'm trying to go over here, which is why I keep checking my map. But it's just really interesting to see the symbol like that with, without the Triforce, I guess, and just the bird wings out and about for like a Hyrule symbol. I'm pretty sure it was just the bird. It could have been just the wings and no head, like the monk's spirit orbs, I guess. I'll have to look at it again, but I thought that was interesting that he pointed that out. I hadn't seen anybody else talk about that yet. I am heading over to Tarrey Town because somebody in one of my other videos commented and said that Bolson, if you talk to him after the wedding, he says something interesting. And so I wanted to go and speak with him. I didn't talk to him after the wedding because, so, you know, Bolson pretty much like lives on your property in Hateno Village. But if you do the Tarrey Town quest and you have him come out for the wedding, he will stay here in Tarrey Town, like forever, indefinitely. Unless you speak to him after the wedding. If you talk to him after the wedding, he'll go back to your lawn in Hateno Village. And so I was kind of like, oh, I don't know, whatever. We'll leave him here in Tarrey Town for a while. I don't really think I care. Wait, who are you? Who are you visiting my town? Stam, I can't seem to make the dishes I picture in my head. Blah, what happened to my inspiration? At times like these, I always say, nothing beats eating a delicious meal. It not only heals your heart and soul, it can also make you heat, cold, shock, or fire resistant, or even stealthier. Dishes are the best. Thanks to cooking, I can move forward in life. I'm so glad I became a cook in this crazy world. Okay, he's just a merchant. He doesn't even sell dishes, he sells food. Ingredients, I mean. No, I'm good. Be on your way, Stam. What kind of shield do you got there, Stam? He's just carrying a pot lid. Alright, let's go see what Bolson's got to say. Yeah, I don't think I care, like, too much about Bolson being on my property in Hateno Village. I guess it's kind of nice when he's gone, because it looks clean, but whatever. Where is he? Is it because it's the middle of the night? I thought he just kind of sat out here outside, but I guess it makes sense in the middle of the night. Actually, what house does he go into? I wonder if he lives in Hudson and Ronson's house. Like they invite him out to the wedding and then he just lives here until, I guess, for as long as he wants. But he's not in this house. Well, actually, I guess it would make sense if this was Hudson and Ronson's house. Nobody in the bed here. I don't think there's beds upstairs, but let's check. No. What are they talking about? No, what? Where are they? I'm like sure that I didn't speak to them after the wedding. They've got to still be here. Here they are. Wow, you guys. They get up early, 5 in the morning. They get up just to walk outside and sit out in the fresh air all day. What a life. I know that he won't talk to me until he sits down, so I'm waiting. He does the same thing back at Hitino. All right. Good morning. The bride and groom were so lovely, weren't they? Indeed. Love, it's such a sublime, precious thing, you know? My best wishes to the couple. Now that the wedding's over, we should probably head back to Hitino Village. Oh. I thought he had something to say. Well then. I should have talked to Carson first. Darn it.
Oh.
All right, bye guys. I'll see you back at home. Yeah. Shoot. Should have talked to Carson first. Oh well. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to do here. Alrighty then, next, let's see where my... Yeah, we did this shrine, so let's take this pin off. I put pins on the shrines that I'm missing, except I know that I'm missing the 2 on top of the dueling peaks. Where the heck are they? Dueling peaks right here. Oh, perfect. And then I have one here, here, and here. So like all clustered together. And then this guy. Well, let's head down the way. Take care of all of these. And then, I mean, by then, hopefully a blood moon will have happened. So let's see. If we get out of Tarrey Town, let's just head along the road. Oh, wait. There's a great ferry here. Okay. Hold on, though. Hold on. The reason that I need to see the ferry is because I need to upgrade this champion's tunic. But I don't have 2 pieces of Farash's horn. All right, scratch that idea. How do you get out of this town? Watch out, people. Oh my gosh. That guy's rude anyways. It's funny that Bolson and Carson were just like chilling in that house. I wonder why they don't just stay there. But I guess they do technically. They have their own home in Hitino Village. They just especially really love my tree, I guess. Well, that's fair. I mean, I love that house. I think it's perfect. It's like on the edge of town. I've got like a huge piece of property there. I got trees. They planted flowers for me. It's like, honestly, couldn't be a better location in the whole town. I think if I had to choose between would I rather live in Hitino Village or Tarrey Town, I feel like I would like Tarrey Town better. Although it is a bit cramped. It's a little small. Houses are close together. But I like the way that the town kind of feels. Hitino's nice too, though. Well, I think it's time for us to tackle the twin memory shrines that are up here on the top of the dueling peaks. And so I'm just going to go around and maybe just start from this side of the mountain so it's just a little bit easier to do this climb instead of climbing the sheer cliffs on the, like where the 2 mountains are broken apart. Yeah, this is good. Much better. I was curious on the ride over to this side of the map that I was looking at the crests again. So, you know, back like when I was saying that crest that's right here on the monk's thing is a little bit different. And that one is actually, that's the goddess crest is what that's considered. And so like in Skyward Sword, you use that one with your Skyward Strikes and whatever. So that one, it doesn't have the Triforce in it like the Hyrule crest does. And it also doesn't have the bird's head on it like the back of the shield does here. And then what I was saying with that YouTuber HMK was pointing out that I thought was really cool is that in the last Tears of the Kingdom trailer, you can see in the scene where it looks like there's like some tents and stuff in Hyrule Castle Town, and also on a flag that one of the like just Hyruleans is holding. It's not the Hyrule crest, so it's doesn't have the Triforce on it, and it's not the Goddess Crest either because it has the bird's head. So that's kind of cool. I wonder what that means. Like, maybe that they're starting, you know, building a whole new kingdom since the last one was pretty much wiped out by Ganon at the end of the, well, 100 years ago, I guess, in this game. All right, I think, where are we? So we need to go, hey, oh, that's the other one. I was like, wait. Yeah, timing. Okay, so that's like the one that's lower down in here. And then there's one like up at the top. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was like, why would I have done one and not the other? Let's use some Rivali's Gale. Aha. Here it is. Perfect. And it's 4 in the afternoon. I wonder if we can get in and out of it. I just like, when you're in a shrine, you can, well, what am I trying to say? A blood moon won't happen, I guess, if you're inside of a shrine. So I just really need that blood moon. What are these? Do you think it's part of a Korok thing? If it is, I have no idea. So there's one up there, and then there's this one. Let's climb up so that we can glide to it. Yeah, these ones, gosh, I remember when I like first came across these, these had me like so confused because you don't really immediately see how to solve the puzzle when you first get in there. Twin memories. The shrines atop these peaks share a connection, their memory, the answer to the other's question. Commit to memory before you start, lest a failure you will depart. So I'm just going to get the answer, write it down on this piece of paper I have here, and then we'll go to the other one. Solve it. So we've got, yeah, we've got 2. I'm just gonna do them in like columns. 2, 3, and 5, 0, and then 4, and then 1. Okay. Perfect. Now let's go to the other one. Now, I guess let's go across to these little rock thingies. There's kind of like a gust of wind. Sweet. We're still gonna have to Rivali's Gale our way up, but that's fine. Perfect. And I realize that it's cold, but I need this climbing armor. We'll get in the shrine. The sun is setting. Oh boy. All right, so now let's commit this to memory, lest we become a failure. So what do we have here? We've got 3, and then 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, and 5. Okay, now. So the first column is 2 from the other shrine, and then this one's a 3. And a 5. And then, oh no, wait, what? Yeah, column 2 is 3 and 5, and then this one is 0, and then this one is 4. And then this one is 1. Whoops. Did we do it? Oh, yeah. Sweet. Okay. And now we just need to glide back over and do the other one. I know, Link. It's cold. Where's the other shrine? Where's the moon? Which way's east?
Rivali's gale is now ready.
The moon's not up yet. Maybe we can do this and be out? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, so now this one, we've got 3 in the first column. 1 in the second column. And then we need this one, because this one is going to go in the number 4 spot. And then we need this one to go up to the number 2 spot. Then we've got number 5 spot for this one. Get in there. Okay. Sweet. Moving right along through these shrines. All right. Well, we can put a shirt on. Where's the warm doublet? What's next? So I got that one up there off camera. We can go and grab these ones. And then we've got this one, and then the one over here for Kass. And then, of course, you know, the last one we'll get to. And then that's it. So let's head toward the yellow pin. Oh, yeah, Rivali's Gale already refilled. Sweet. Oh my gosh, look, it's happening. Yay, the blood moon. Okay. Well, let's go actually just get off track a little bit here, and I'm going to fast travel us over to the Washoe Bluff. And then we can finally do that shrine quest over there. I have seriously been waiting forever for this blood moon. I am pretty convinced that a blood moon doesn't happen when you're in Korok Forest, and I think that's why it's taken so long for it to happen. Okay, so we gotta remove our clothes. Remove. Should we take all this off too? I don't think it matters, but might as well. Perfect. Can still hear Kass up there just playing away. I'm pretty sure that's his journal up there too, so I think maybe we could go up there and read the journal after this and see if there's any updates. A modest test of strength. All right, we can do that. Let's put some clothes back on so that we can get some defense. And I want my Master Sword and that. It's just such a nice combination. Here we go. Put your shield down, please. Missed the flurry on that one. Oh my gosh. Why am I missing the flurries here? Come on. What was the last ones? Oh, you know what? Hold on. We need pictures. Guardian Scout. I'm gonna need these for the next shrine quest. Don't do it. Ooh. Almost got around that one. Ow. Okay, rude. What's next? Are we into the spinning? Yep, spinning phase. I don't have a bow on. We'll go ahead and interrupt that. Now that I think about it, I wonder, I probably don't have the pictures needed for that other shrine quest I'm thinking about. You know, the one with the girl and the orb. Ooh! I went the sword. Okay. Almost got him. Got him. Do we... Guardian Sword... It's just a Guardian Sword plus, so I think... Meh. Let's leave it. Well, okay, hold on. What do you think? It's like a 20? I think are the Guardian Sword pluses just a 20? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Finally, we got that Blood Moon Shrine quest done. Man. Crossblade? Nope. Pass. I wish I could remember what other pictures of guardians that lady wanted. I want to say she wants a picture of a flying guardian for sure. But I'm not sure what else. Well, flying guardian, and I think the ones that you fight in these tests of strength. Maybe a stalker guardian? Or, man, I don't know. Nice. Okay, let's go up there just out of curiosity. I kind of want to read the journal and see if there's anything interesting in it. Now that we've finished all of his quests, and then we can go talk to him in Rito Village. Because I mean, that's the best part right there. No, hey, wait. Excuse me. Whoa, just okay. Gosh, how do you guess you got a Rivali's Gale up there? Did the blood moon go away? Yep. Okay, I leave a record here of my search for the ancient songs of Hyrule. The ancient song of what? Wait, mythical creatures such as the dragon. Okay. West Hyrule Plains. Jetto Bridge. Near the bridge, there's a number of circular rocks. We did that. Ancient song of Rabia Plain. Okay. Ancient song of Gerudo Tower. Did that. Ancient song of Kalora Lake. Giant boulder. Prone to violent thunderstorm. Yeah, we did that. Horon Lake, we did that one. Katano Bay. It seems that there's a oddly shaped stone pillar out in the open water. We did that. I'm not sure what's hidden there. Yep, we did that. Washa Bluff is this one. I have finally managed to pass all the ancient songs on to the champion of Hyrule. And I have finally fulfilled my promise to my late teacher. I imagine I've made my teacher very happy wherever he is, but my family has been without me too long. My quest complete, I now return to Rito Village. Okay, so he knows. He just admitted that he knows that I am the champion. As I always feel like sometimes he kind of is like, oh, it's you again. What are you doing out here? Or like, I don't know. He sometimes doesn't act like he knows who we are, but that confirms it right there. He knows it. Well, let's go talk to him at his home. Oh, thanks for the arrow. Okay, we're here in Rito Village. Sorry, I keep skipping around a lot, but there's just a lot of travel going on right now, and I feel like I don't want to, you know, waste your time traversing the entire land of Hyrule, so I've been just kind of cutting out all that travel. Anyways, this right here is Kass's wife. Thank you, Link. You've brought my husband back to us. I really can't thank you enough. He is singing with his daughters at the usual place. I'm sure they could use an audience if you have some time to spare. Okay, so let's go up here and find him. You know, the little girls that do the warbler's nest. Those are his little girls. That's adorable. And they're singers, you know, and he's a musician. That was just so perfect. Here they are. Look at the little family. Do they talk? Poppy's back. We're all gonna sing together. This is Dad's music. We're all singing along. What was that sound just now? Oh, what was that sound? I have no idea. Oh, hey, I've been practicing with my dad. When I told him about the Warbler's Nest Shrine, he told me about the history of the ancient shrines. I wonder how many shrines there are in the world. Do you think you can find them all? How about this? If you find all of them... Ooh, wait, what? I'll give you something special. So who is this? Genli. Genli. Dad taught me how to catch fish. You just dive bomb them while they're swimming. But the hard part is getting back out of the water. I don't know how to swim. Thank you, thank you. I call this piece Birds of a Feather. Thank you for listening. Okay, Kass. Wait, is this a new song? Ah, we meet again. I'm taking a moment's rest from my calling to enjoy some musical frivolity with, is that a word? With my daughters. Though it might not be within my power, I commit my wish as song that this piece might last forever. By the by, I have something I must ask of you. I need you to hear a song. If it pleases you, could you come back here later after the sun is down? Ever so sorry for the trouble. Now let's listen. It's so beautiful. Okay, the sound of Kass's, what is this thing called? What is this thing called? I keep wanting to say harmonica, but that's not right. Oh gosh. I feel like the word is like right there and I can't think of it. Anyways, the sound of his instrument with the Rito Village song, with the little girls, little chirpy voices. It's so pretty. Wow. Okay, let's go and pass time and then see what he wants to tell us. Oh my gosh, the music is so pretty with Kass playing. Where's that cooking pot? Wherever Amali was. They're just the cutest little family. Like, honestly, I think I would put this up there with finishing the Tarrey Town quest just because it's so cute to see them all back together. So let's sit until nighttime. Okay. Now we gotta go back up to that little landing pad or whatever, flight pad, launch pad, I don't know. Here he is. And the little girls have all probably gone to bed at this time. So what is it, Kass? And he still plays along with the music. It's gorgeous. Ah, there he is. Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you, so this will take some time. Is that all right? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you ever so much. I wanted to talk to you about my teacher. My teacher was of the Sheikah tribe. He was the court poet for the Hyrulean royal family. At the time, there was a beautiful princess in the royal family, quite close to my teacher in age, apparently. Though he must have known it was doomed to be unrequited, my teacher fell in love with her. Oh, wait. My teacher. Oh, okay. So my teacher fell in love with her. Okay, I got it. The teacher fell in love with Zelda. Okay. But the princess herself only had eyes for her escort, her own knight attendant. My teacher was consumed with jealousy. He fumed that the knight was neither nobility nor royalty himself. And then the calamity struck. My teacher believed a hero would appear to beat back the calamity. He poured that belief into a song. And that song is what I need you to hear. An ancient hero, a calamity appears, now resurrected after 10,000 years. Her appointed knight gives his life, shields her figure, and pays the price. The princess's love for her fallen knight awakens her power, and within the castle, the Calamity is forced to cower. But the knight survives. In the shrine of resurrection he sleeps, until from his healing dream he leaps. For fierce and deadly trials await, to regain his strength, fulfill his fate. To become a hero once again, to wrest the princess from evil's den. The hero, the princess, hand in hand, must bring the light back to this land. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. My teacher fled the Calamity and returned to his hometown of Kakariko Village, but on his way, he witnessed the princess's knight sacrifice himself to protect the princess. The elder of Kakariko Village, Impa, explained these circumstances to him, and his mind was made up. He would seek the songs of the hero who sealed the Calamity away in an age past, so they could be passed on to the knight once he returned, all so that the princess might be saved. Those were my teacher's last words, passed on now through me. So, appointed knight, will you accept this song from my departed teacher? Yes. Oh. Thank you so much. I knew you would. I was sure of it. My teacher would often speak of the princess's beauty. I would love to meet her and craft a song worthy of her. Thank you for spending this time with me. Oh my gosh. So that's confirmation right there that, like, it's always been a little bit up for interpretation whether or not it was like love, like that kind of love for Link that awakens Zelda's sealing powers, or if it was just like a friendship kind of a love. But I mean, he said she only had eyes for Link. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, if you guys have watched the Tears of the Kingdom gameplay previews, like, if you're trying to stay away from... This is not a spoil. Like, it's official stuff that Nintendo's released, but I don't know, skip ahead like 30 seconds or a minute or something, because in the gameplay previews that we saw from, you know, official Nintendo sources and whatever, Link actually, when he's cooking, he hums a new song. And that song is Kass's song that you always hear Kass playing. And now it's like even cooler to me. So like, I knew that he hummed that song and that was super cool, but now to me that's even cooler knowing that that song is actually Kass, the teacher, you know, telling us that Zelda's sacred power awakened because of her love for Link, and that together, hand in hand, that they've got to bring light back to the land and whatever. So it just makes it even cooler to me, I think, that Link hums the song when he's cooking in Tears of the Kingdom. That's gonna be so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we finished that quest, because that was honestly even cooler. Like, I remember it being really cool, but like, I don't remember it being that cool. That was fun. All right, we just need to finish up a few more shrines and then we'll get that awesome sweet gear from the monks. And that'll be it, I think, until we take on Calamity Ganon. So let's see. We kind of warped away from the twin memory shrines over here. So let's get back to those. What would be the... I guess let's do this. Let's go here. And then we'll make our way to that first one. Here's a pretty fun little shrine quest. I kind of actually forgot all about this. So... let's see. The whole point of this thing is to retrieve 3 orbs from 3 Hinoxes. But let's find the pedestals first. Because there's one of them. Sleeping over there somewhere. Let's check the map. I don't know where the platforms are. They might be like right here in the middle of these 2 mountains. Let's check. And why is it raining? Please. We don't need any rain. They're not back there. What? Where are they? Oh, good. The rain's clearing. Well, there's another... I can, like, everywhere that these big ribcage looking things are, there's a Hinox. So let's go this way. Those things are somewhere around here. But I want to know, like, where I'm going first. So we got one down there. We've got... Oh, here they are. Okay, so where the big flag is. And then you've got the one over there. Let's start with this one. So at least we know where we're going. And I guess, like, it's kind of a question of... What has he got? Oh my gosh, is that a yeah. Thunderstorm rod. Interesting. I guess, like, you don't necessarily have to kill these things. You could probably just steal the orb and be done with it, but let's go all in. Look at, he's not even wearing any armor. Oh, he's got... Hold on, is that metal or wood? The oldest kin. You're going down, my friend. He keeps trying to step on me. Uh-oh. I think he's got metal on his leg. Let's see. Or, wait, did that work? Oh my gosh. They got me. Yeah. Give him a little zapper. And there went the sword. Not that. Got him. Oh, look, he's got a halberd. Oh. Who's doing that? You're in trouble. You're in trouble, my friend. Let's see. We've got a knight's halberd, but we want the royal. I'll take all the food. A whole chicken? Oh, Hinox guts? Wow. Have I never killed a Hinox? I'm getting all these items like I've never done this. I mean, it's possible. What's in the chest? Wow. Sweet. Okay, now let's take this. Ah, wait, I need these for upgrades. Okay. I'll take this and drop it on one of those pedestals. I think there's a plaque over here that tells you what to do as well, so you wouldn't be completely lost if you found the plaque. This is kind of a cool quest, though. And I don't think it matters which one you put. Huh, but they all look different. I wonder, does it matter? I don't know. I'm gonna put this one in. This one because there's kind of like a lot of trees around it. I don't know. Oh, it must not be the right one. Okay, well then which one is it? Interesting. How... Should have paid more attention. Okay. Maybe it's just whichever one, like this one was closer to that one, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's got nothing to do with the way that they look. The ancient orbs guarded by the giants of Mount Terran lead to the shrine. So, okay, self-explanatory. What do we have down here? I don't see him. The blue Hinox. Is it Hinox or Hinox? I don't know. I hear some people say Hinox, but that doesn't sound quite right to me. Bam! Oh, look, we got the honey. Does he have any armor on his legs? I think he's got wood. Give him a little distraction there. Uh-oh, my boomerang. But we've still got... No, we don't. Oh, man, I broke my Lionel sword. I wonder when I did that. Don't even remember. Ow, he stepped on me. So his weapons are less impressive. But I'll still take all the other stuff that he drops. Can't carry any more food. Okay. Wait, is that a toenail? That was easy. We gotta get up the mountain with this orb. Oh, there's a path. There's a path. We got this. So let's take a speed up. Oh, there's birds over there. Does that mean there's a shrine over there? Hold on. We need to take a look at that. Usually where you see birds circling like that, it means that there's a shrine, but it could also just mean that there's water with a fish nearby. One more. Yeah, what are they? I don't think I have a shrine over there. Stinger Cliffs. Ebsen Mountain. Oh, you know what it is? It might be the... No. I don't know. Never mind. Oh, a red... Well, we started with the hardest one first, didn't we? Here we go. Ow. The youngest. The youngest kin. Nice. Yeah, his weapons are lame. Oh, wow. He dropped a hardy durian? Cool. All right. I mean, it wasn't like super intricate or anything, but I think that's still a neat little shrine quest to do. Where? Okay, how am I gonna get up there? I guess we can go around this way and then back up that path we found over on the... I think it was on this side. Look at all the wildflowers. How pretty. They're like poppies. We see lots of poppies here in the spring. It's always really cool to see, especially if you have like a winter where we get a lot of rain. And we can have lots of wildflowers in the spring. It's always really pretty. Darn it, get in there. Oh my gosh. Get in there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Struggle. Let's see if they give us a blessing. Also, see how many shrines we're at. We'll get the count on the load screen. Okay, so we're at 116. But that's just as confusing to me because did the other shrines not count at all toward our total of 120? And how do I still have 4 more? Because I was under the impression that I only had 2 more. Uh-oh. I believe that lady is somewhere down here on this beach. And then I did go and get a couple of pictures. I believe she's going to want pictures of the Flying Guardian, the Stalker Guardian, and hopefully that other one that I took a picture of in that shrine. So let's see. Where is she? Maybe she's over here by the dead Guardian. That doesn't go in the album. Here she is, so smooth, so ancient. Your skin is so smooth and gorgeous, my little Roscoe. Someone's watching us? Oh, my sweet Roscoe, you're so shy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Why not proudly show off your beaming beauty, my darling? You really must come out of your shell. The person watching looks like he wants something. Maybe he's after... Is he after you? Don't you worry, my sweet Roscoe. I would never, ever let you go. I'm head over heels for my special friend who's been around since ancient times. You're so ancient and special, Roscoe. This is weird. The truth is, I want to see guardians, flying ones, small ones, ones that walk around. I want to see all the guardians in the world, not the ones around here that have rusted away either. I want to see fresh and lively guardians. If I ever do get to see them, I may just have to leave you, my friend. But don't worry, getting near Guardian is too dangerous for me. I'm afraid seeing guardians like that is nothing more than a dream within a dream for me. Guardian slideshow. What a psycho, this lady. I want to get like a close-up. I like trying to get Link out of the picture here. But it's not working. That's kind of... whatever. Loon. Her name is Loon. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I'll show them to you. Someone's speaking. You'll show me a guardian? Hey, you. Could you please not bother me and Roscoe? Take a look. We've got flying guardian. That image, that's a flying guardian. Wow, I feel alive with terror and something else. Oh, good. This one's gonna work. The small guardian. It looks vicious for its tiny size. If you've been able to show me two types, then that must mean a walking guardian. I can't believe it. Nothing could be more dangerous. What an exhilaratingly scary sight. What a joy. Hey, you. Give me that box. I want to look at those images every single day. Yeah, not happening. You can, so I see. How unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to burn those images into my imagination. Can I have the orb? Oh, you mean Roscoe? Sure. That weird sphere thing is all yours. Really, I'm over it. I'm all about guardians now. If I close my eyes, I can see them in my imagination. What a weirdo! Loon. You loon. Give me that orb. Wonder where she found this thing. Was it just laying over there? Maybe it was like in the pedestal and she took it. Well, this is 119. Oh my gosh. Can't believe it. I did do a few off camera. They were just like nothing exciting. So I was just like, whatever. We'll get them done. Guardian slideshow complete. Not gonna... Oh, modest test of strength. Okay, fine. Not gonna give us the blessing. Well, what shall we use? Let's just find something like strong. Like... It's gonna have to be these claymores. Ow! You got me. We'll just, like, see if we can get him. Claymore's damaged. Okay. He might not even do the first... Is he gonna do the spin? Like, no, he's gonna do this one. Okay. Oh my goodness. Fire arrows. That's a bit much. Oh, he got one on me. Get back here. Here we go. Does he really have anything all that interesting? A shield that I can't carry, so nope. That was 119, our 119th shrine. I was so sure that the shrines we did for the DLC counted, but apparently not. That's so weird. Not toward like your official count. Well, now we just need to make our way to the canyon, the Tanager Canyon. So the best way, I guess let's just start here. And then make our way to, what is it called? It's called the Lost, or the Forgotten Temple, maybe? Sounds more like it. Which I've not actually been in this game. But there's no, I don't know. I just know that this is where you get the monk's blessing. So it makes sense once you know that to just wait until you're ready. Put on our official champion's tunic. And all the way down we go. Well, we did go into the Tanager Canyon that one time, though, for Boom Bam Golf. But otherwise, I can't really say that I've spent too much time down here in the canyon. Oh, look, there goes Dinral. So majestic. Down right through the canyon. That's so cool. Honestly, I would kind of be interested in getting a horn from him if I can reach. We get some updraft here. Maybe we put on the fireproof armor just so that I don't get knocked out of the sky. So close. Let's see if we can get a horn. Oh boy. Okay, we missed entirely. And we missed again. Gosh darn it. I'm pretty sure you need a horn for the champion's tunic, but I don't think I can reach. I don't have a bow that's got like a super straight shot. Darn. Let's just aim high. Nope, that's not gonna do it. Okay, Dinral, you escaped. You escaped today. There's the Forgotten Temple. Check it out. It looks so cool from over here. Let's get down on the ground. In fact, we can probably summon Groose. Fitting. Get away from me, you giant jelly. Oh my gosh, there's mounted bokoblins down here? Do I have a spear? There's a silver bokoblin. These guys usually have gems, so I'm kind of inclined to ignore all other bokoblins except for the silver ones. Just to get those gems. Here comes another one. He sees that I'm beating up his friend. Come on. Got him. Oh yeah, see? Topaz, where's this other one at? There you are. Ah! Guess we'll just get rid of them both. Now we can freely explore the canyon. Let's put the regular armor back on, though. Is my master sword? There it is. Check it out. So this is another area that is pretty much straight from Skyward Sword. I mean, it's gonna look, you know, different, but I think that there's enough of a similarity here that you can pretty much say, is this a stone talus? Look like a stone talus, but it's not waking up. Oh look, are these Loftwing thingies? Or what is that? I can tell. Oh, those are loft wings. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that big old beak. And I guess the stairs to this thing have kind of fallen apart. So the entrance is quite high off the ground. Destroyed guardian here. Oh, here we go. Where's the door? I think it's straight above me. Now, am I gonna be able to get... There we go, yeah. We're good. So, the thing about this place is there's so many guardians, but I think if you just kind of glide through, you'll be fine. Like, see the tree? Just like, you know, you plant that tree in Skyward Sword. So we can glide right past him. Like, you really don't need to worry about it. It's gonna be a little stressful, but you'll be fine. All the way in to the other side. Made it. Oh, there's more in here. But I am kind of curious. I would like to explore this. Oh, maybe that's the tree. I don't know. I mean, there's two in here that look exactly alike, so it's a little bit like... Whatever, you know, like I said, the similarities are enough that I think, especially here, like with those pillars. Yeah, it just looks very much like the Skyward Sword. Is it called the Forgotten Temple in Skyward Sword? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played that one. Let's see what they've got. Oh, it's a blessing. Our last shrine is a blessing. Check it out. With a flame blade. Pass. One's enough for me. That was shrine number 120. Can you believe it? Let's see if he says anything different. Ah, yes. You have at last conquered all of our trials. At last? Come on. Having fulfilled our purpose, we monks bestow upon you this, the warrant of the true hero. You must now depart for the Forgotten Temple, which is exactly where we are. A gift from the monks. May the goddess smile upon you. Yeah. So we're already in the Forgotten Temple, and the chest is right here. Chests, I should say. Right here. Cap of the Wild. According to legend, this cap was crafted for a hero who travels the wild lands. Wearing it just feels so right. Funny. Legends say these pants, you mean shorts, were tailored for a hero who travels the wilderness. Strangely enough, they're the most comfortable pair of pants you've ever worn. And what's it say for the shirt? This armor was apparently crafted for a hero who travels the wild. Strangely enough, just your size. So we gotta see what it looks like. It's not like the most amazing thing. I don't really love the way that the sleeves are short, and I mean, why shorts? But you know what? We did it. And now I look like the hero of the wild. And can we just like for a second, this is the goddess statue from Skyward Sword, where Link and Zelda quite possibly stood up here, had their little ceremony, and then Zelda pushes us off. Oh yeah. So many memories. What a cool place though, right? Like, I just love how they put these locations in here that are pretty much direct references to lots of the older games. Especially, I think that's at least like... I don't know if all three springs are exact references to the springs in Skyward Sword. I think so, but... And you got this place. So Skyward Sword's definitely important to the story of this game. Wow, Daruk. Great timing for you to run out of power. We can get rid of these guys pretty easily, though. Yeah, look at this. The tree that you plant in Skyward Sword is kind of off to the side. And I don't remember if it has the pillars or not. It's been a long time since I played Skyward Sword. I am kind of wanting to replay that game. If anybody's interested in watching, I would love to do it on my channel. Of course, it won't be till later in the year, like after Tears of the Kingdom, so. But I think that does it for this episode, guys. We got all 120 shrines. I can hardly believe it. And we're ready to go and fight Ganon. At this point, there's nothing else holding us back. So next episode, be ready for a fight. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to see you there. I'm Brittany with DesertBeeGames. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to help my channel grow, all you gotta do is hit the like and subscribe buttons below. You can now join on YouTube and get early access to videos and see members-only community posts. Can't wait to see you there.